Traveling to icon mode.
Alright, I've been studying this BR Battle Royale game mode like crazy this past week, and I've learned a lot. I find it really interesting to see the patterns and the gameplay styles of the players who tend to win these games versus those who lose. And of course, I'm going to tailor this to the Overwatch audience, all of you guys that are used to playing a team game where you have to rely on each other and constantly communicate ultimates, and all of a sudden we're just dumped into a giant open field and we're just on our own. It's a completely different style of gameplay, and it's a lot of fun. So here's how to win in Fortnite as an Overwatch player. So let's start. For you Overwatch players jumping into Fortnite, here's the first thing you need to do to start getting better and winning games more frequently. Number one, you gotta build, dude. My first week in Fortnite compared to me playing now in Fortnite is a lot different. I went from getting maybe one win an entire week during my first week to now I'm pulling in 4 or 5 wins every night. And the biggest difference was the way I was building. So first off, when I started, I was incredibly slow at building, and I also did not bind any of the certain walls or stairs to my mouse or my keyboard. I was using the scroll wheel to get through all of the different types of building structures, and that is not going to work. The first step in me becoming a lot more successful in Fortnite was using the thumb buttons on my mouse as my wall and my stair button. Having these keybinds lets you build anything you need to in half a second. You don't even have to think about it. You hit the button and click and it's down, as opposed to scrolling through the menu looking for the type of structure you want, making sure you have the right material and placing it. Guys, bind your wall and your stairs to your mouse, because I can guarantee you the faster and better and more fluid you get with your building, the better you will become. Literally overnight. Spend one day practicing, you will see a huge difference. So now number 2. This is a term that we don't really use in the Overwatch community because it doesn't really apply to our type of gameplay, and that is getting pinched, or it's easily understood as getting sandwiched, where exactly how it sounds, you are stuck in the middle and there's people coming on both sides of you. So obviously you're going to die in this situation, but how do you avoid getting pinched, and is it possible to get out of a pinch? So here's the first thing that's going wrong if you keep finding yourself getting pinched, and that's what's leading to you dying. The first thing is your engagements are taking way too long. You may shoot at somebody, but have a really long and hard time trying to kill them. And that is your first mistake. You should be closing your engagements quickly. That's the key to this game. You're gonna fight somebody, end them as fast as possible. You don't want to get in these long drawn out shootouts because it's wasting time, and it's letting everyone else know where you're at because they hear your shots and they're gonna start coming from behind you, and boom, that's your sandwich. That's when you get stuck. But so let's say that's not your problem. Let's say you do close your engagements fast. What if it's just a random scenario where it's unlucky? 2 people just so happen to have found you at the same time, and they're approaching your fortress, whether it's just you alone or you're in duos or you're in squads. You have 2 teams on each side. What do you do? Well, if you want to get out of an inevitable pinch, you have to charge one of those teams. Pick a team, communicate it with your teammates if you're in duos or squads, tell them which team to go after, and just go aggro like crazy in their direction. Try to kill one of the teams as fast as possible. That is so that you can destroy one side of that pinch to try and buy enough time to turn around and kill the other guys. You cannot keep letting yourself get pinched or get sandwiched between 2 teams, because that is how you're going to lose a lot. Okay, so here's the next one for you Overwatch players. Some of you may have already learned this just by playing PUBG, but I started playing back in H1Z1, which I know probably isn't as old as some of you guys coming from the original Arma and whatnot. But I've been playing Battle Royales for a couple years now, and I learned this again in H1Z1. If you don't have a lot of loot, don't just corner camp the circle. I know it's something we all do when we first pick up one of these games. There's 100 of us in a map. A lot of us are going to play very defensively. We're going to be very calm, camp the trees at the corner of the circle on the map, and just move with the circle. If you have no loot, that is the dumbest thing you could do. In Fortnite, if you have kind of sucky weapons, if you have hardly any materials, like if you have no wood, brick, or steel, you gotta start going for kills. You're basically wasting your own time, because inevitably someone's going to find you and they will kill you. They will have the resources, they will have the better weapons, they will kill you. If you have sucky weapons and little resources, go for kills. Do not corner camp the circle. I think you'll also find that it's a lot more fun playing aggressively in these types of games as opposed to just sitting back watching everything unfold before you. So now I'm at the last point I want to talk about, and that is the guns do not shoot straight. This is the first thing you have to get in your head. This is the first thing you have to familiarize yourself with. It is that in Overwatch, you are used to when you left click, they shoot straight, exactly where your crosshair is pointing. But in Fortnite, that's not the case. Not only is there a lot of bullet drop and there is a lot of weapon spray, but even the first couple shots, it's not even like in Counter-Strike where your first AK shot is going to be deadly. No. To truly get the maximum accuracy out of your weapon, you're going to have to crouch and tap fire. Make sure that you familiarize yourself with the fact that the guns do not shoot perfectly straight and that there is travel time for the bullets. So you're going to be shooting ahead of people as if you were a Hanzo like in Overwatch. The guns are not hit scan in Fortnite. So this is all what I have for you. This is what I have seen in my personal games and in my experience trying to better myself as a battle royale player, specifically in Fortnite. And following these pointers, I've gone from getting 1 win a week to now 4 or 5 a night. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. Hope you start doing well in your Fortnite matches, and I hope to see you return to competitive Overwatch sometime soon. Take care, everybody. See ya.
Down there. Oh, that was him?
Yeah, he's down here somewhere.
He's one hit.
Nice, man.
Good job.
First game of the day, we'll take a win. We're doing pretty well together. You've got to be freaking me, dude. It crashed again. The second I jumped on that tire, it ended.